Alright, good morning. Welcome to day 121.
This is 4 months on trail to the day.
4 months today we've been out here. It's been pretty cool.
Yeah.
That was a long hike out from that shelter. It was 4/10 of a mile.
Mm-hmm.
That was a hike just on its own. Whew. Big day today. We got 17 and change. Walk through town. Get some deli food.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully find some fuel, a fuel canister. Get some Gatorade. Stock up on water because there's no water where we're going.
No water.
But if we can have our water stocked and we'll have Gatorade on the way out, we should be all right.
Take a deli sandwich with us so we don't have to cook.
Yeah, we won't have to cook. And then tomorrow morning, a couple miles down trail, we should get water again.
Yep.
That's the plan. Always look out for your water.
Watch your water closely.
Water's number one.
Mm-hmm.
Water is life. All righty. Your lens for a better picture. I clean this thing all day long. Got a big lake out there. Sun rising.
Yeah.
It's going to be a hot one, I think.
I think so.
Whoo,
Bad
doggy.
day for no water.
Yep. Well, we got water now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get it. Well, this is the High Point State Park office. I guess they got restrooms and whatnot in there. I believe we're just crossing the road. Alright, let's rock it out. Let's go before we get run over. Ugh. No bow. Someone's gonna have to do some maintenance on the logo. It's a little off kilter. I wouldn't do it. You don't want to be the one to break it. Alright. Alright, here's the view from the High Point Observation Tower. That's what we're on now. And I believe that's the High Point Monument. I believe that's the highest point in New Jersey. It's the Veterans Monument. I imagine it's the highest point in New Jersey. Why else would you call it High Point? Still got that haze going on. Bandit's hiding for shade, but he's sitting in the sun. He does that all the time. He hates the sun and he lays in the sun. I haven't figured you out yet, buddy. Oh yeah, beautiful day. Windy. That breeze helps. Definitely helps. That nice stretch of trail we got going on here. That whole downhill is nice and smooth. Hey, we didn't go to the monument. It's too far of a side trail. We already got a mile side trail planned for lunch today, so Can't be adding on too many of those side trails. Plus, I don't know if they charge you to get in there or not, or what the deal is. But you can always put that on the vacation list. It's not that far from Connecticut anyway. Said you could see all 3 states on a clear day. I just don't think you'd see them with the big haze. All right, it's about to get marshy. Look at that, a freshly weed-whacked trail. You can hear him in the background. Wow, that's quite a bit he did. Good deal. Oh, he weed whacked all the way into the woods. Nice. All right. Got some nice wide open pasture here in New Jersey. That's tall. It's nice and high, keeps banded in place. No rolling around a cow poop here. I don't think there's any cows around anyway. Just a hayfield. It's a good day in New Jersey. What you smelling? Looks like future raspberries. He's already looking for ripe ones. Raspberries or blackberries, I'm not sure. Oh, you got a nice pond over here. Nice. Here you can see the algae and the pollen starting to collect on it. Good day. Wow, this continues for quite some distance. This is like the 3rd field we're in. We haven't gone through that much since Lower Pennsylvania. Nice. Today I can film on these because they're not so wet that I was falling off. That was brutal the other day. I've had new shoes at work, and when you stepped on the machine, when it gets wet with the coolant, first week, about the first week, yeah, it's crazy slick when you get on that wet surface. It's pretty much what happened with the hiking shoes, because they never got scuffed up as soon as they hit that water. Whoa, that's a nice setup. Beautiful property. I love it. I love it. Silos, big barn. Alright, that's some more marshy area. It's funny that you got so much marsh and swamp and muck, and you got no water. No drinking water, no springs. Yeah, that water's right up to the boards underneath. Oh yeah. One slip and you'll be dunking. All right. That was the general store we just had. Great sandwiches. And we packed a couple out. Had to pack a couple of them out. So we each had a sandwich and a Gatorade, and packed out a sandwich and a Gatorade. And we had a Coke and an ice cream sandwich too. All right. Another leisurely walk through a pasture. AT, baby. Lots of ticks here. Just as bad as it was in the shennies. Only now we got mosquitoes to go with it. And they seem to be eating the DEET right off of me. Poor Bandit. I don't know if there's more ticks than usual or what. But you gotta figure. He's got that medicine that kills them if they bite him. And we pull a couple dozen of them off a night when we get like this. Can you imagine if you didn't have that medicine? I mean, we even pulled a dozen or so live ones off him too. That's crazy. All right. Yeah, that's a lot of poop and stuff, huh? All sorts of info there for you. Okay, we gotta go. He was reading the news. Ooh, it smells like fuel over here. I'm thinking you probably don't want to drink that water. It smells like diesel fuel. Huh. I doubt it's in the water, but who knows? I feel like I'm one of those Mattel racetracks right now. We're gonna go into the loop-de-loop. All right, I gotta put this away. We gotta play with some water. This could be our last medal of the day. Figured I'd take it all in. It looks like a farm up there. Whoops. Yeah, it looks like horse fence. Maybe. Maybe. That's way out there though. It's tough to tell. It's a good day. I was wrong, the meadows just keep coming. There's some farmland up there. Up along the banks. Well, up along that mountain. Nice. Man, that haze is brutal. I wonder if it's still the smoke. I just don't know if it is or not. I think these purple flowers are from the clover. Nice. I don't know what that is. Looks like a weed. That's the tall grasses. Oh, that's nice. Somebody left the cache. And a couple seats to sit in. Cache is empty now, but people do that. They leave it out for you. That's nice people. So we just had trail magic from the house next door to the entrance here. Thank you very much. Top off the Bandit's water bottle. Ours were already full. Big wildlife refuge here. Looks like we're gonna walk right around it. Nice flat grass. All right. Good stuff. 2.5 miles to go. To our new home for the night. Standing on the New York, New Jersey line. I guess we're going to weave in and out for a little bit like we did down south with North Carolina and Tennessee. Before we make the official final step into New York. Poor Bandit, he's getting attacked by the mosquitoes. Alrighty. Oh, this goes on for a whole other section. So we're going to walk all the way down to the back end of this. And then across. And go up one of those mountains. Nice. Much cooler now, 4:30. Bandit enjoys that much better. Nice break in the afternoon. Did the big miles in the morning. End up around 17.3, 17.4 on the day. That's a pretty good day. 12 and change tomorrow. And then a 2.5 mile side trip. And we'll be at the drive-in. Oh yeah. Right. So we're all the way at the back end of this now. And if I do this right, all the way down there where you see the white, that's where we started, way down there. Way down there. Now we're coming across the back end of it, and then we'll go back down a third of it. We'll be good to go. All right. Well, there we are after a long day. That was a brutal one.
It was everything. We had some big ups. We made it to the high point in New Jersey.
Yep. We didn't make it over to the monument.
No, but we sat on the observation deck and looked at the monument. It's a veterans monument. It's beautiful.
It is. We'll add that to the list of things to visit, though.
Yep.
Because that was a side trail, and that was already in kind of rough terrain there.
Yeah, and we had 17 miles on the plate with a resupply stop. So.
Yeah, mile off. It was worth the mile.
Mm-hmm.
For
the resupply.
Those turkey sandwiches, woo-wee.
Woo! They were yummy.
Packed one out for supper tonight, too.
Yes, we did.
With a Gatorade. Oh, yeah. They let us fill up the water bottles in the back. They came out and had a handful of roast beef for Bandit.
Yeah, they were really super good there.
Yeah.
Came out, every time a new hiker came out, they let them know where everything was, where they could plug in, where they could get their water. I mean, you couldn't ask for better service.
Yep. Great place. Horler's.
Horler's General Store.
Horlers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it was 12 miles to the road, then a mile up the road. It wasn't that bad on the way out. Way back, it was all
uphill.
It was uphill. That was tough. And then the hike back, we had 5 and change to go. It was pretty easy.
Until the last half mile.
The last half mile was straight up.
Woo.
Yep.
The only motivation you had was you knew you had that turkey sandwich sitting in your bag.
That's right.
Got to get up that hill to eat that sandwich.
Yeah, and we got Trail Magic. They got a guy who let you use his water spigot. Had sodas in the fridge.
Yeah. Big thank you to him.
Yeah, had bananas and pretzels.
Mm-hmm.
I just grabbed a couple sodas because we had just eaten.
Those sodas got us up the hill.
They did.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not even a big soda guy.
No. We don't drink soda normally.
No, not anymore. We did when we were young. I haven't drank soda in 20 years.
20 years?
Yeah, I've been drinking it on the trail though. I even had one before we left the
general store. You have to. You need those extra calories and sugar to
just a fizz.
Yeah.
You just need the fizz.
Mm-hmm. That too.
Fizz and flavor. Yep. So tomorrow, 12 miles, and then it's a 2.5 mile hike up to the drive-in. We'll stop at the store and do a real resupply. We didn't really resupply that much. We didn't really need that much.
No, it was more for the deli food.
I mean, we could have got all 3 days, but it's easier to get it at the supermarket.
Yeah.
It's cheaper. Those stores are handy, the general stores, and it's good to go in and help them out.
Yeah. All the mom and pops need help, so
that's right.
We make it a point to stop at least at one or two of them every time we're going in.
You got to do it. You got to help out.
Got to help out.
Those are the people that keep it going. Those are the in-betweens.
Mm-hmm.
Without the in-betweens, it's a long haul.
Yep.
So if you keep them going,
they'll keep you going.
They'll keep you going. That's right. I'm exhausted, actually. I didn't think it was that hot, but apparently it was.
It was hot. I had my first bonk.
She did. She bonked.
I bonked. And that was early in the morning, too.
It wasn't pretty either.
No. No. Was not good. Good thing it wasn't on film.
That would have made good TV.
No.
Look, she's having a meltdown.
Good thing I had the Gatorade blocks. I took a couple of those and they gave me what I needed to put me a little straight so we could get the last 2 miles in for the resupply and the real food. And the real food helped.
I should have taped it.
Thank you for not. You wait till you bonk. I'll give you a hard time.
Yeah, it'll happen sooner or later.
Exactly.
Alrighty, that's it for tonight. This was a long day. We got to get to bed.
Yeah.
We get to drive in tomorrow. I'm all excited. I'm like a little kid over that one. That'll be cool. I hope it don't rain. It'd be like being a minute late for breakfast.
You're never going to let that one go,
I'm never going to let that one go.
Like a dog with a bone.
That was ridiculous.
It ended 1 minute ago. Excuse me.
Then when I got into the last town, all I wanted to do was grab a coffee, and they were closed for a death in the family. I'm like, man, I can't even get mad at that. I'm like, I can't believe that even happened.
But then we found the apple pie bakery.
Yeah. Yeah, I just felt bad. But I was like, what?
Again?
Oh, well. Then some guy yells out the window on his truck on the way to the store, and I'm like, oh, don't even tell me the store's closed. But it wasn't.
It was.
Just a crazy local. Alrighty, that's it for tonight. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace.
Peace.